Early start in entertainment. Sabrina began her career at a young age, appearing in commercials and gaining fame for her role as Maya Hart in the Disney Channel series Girl Meets World. Besides acting, Sabrina is also a talented singer-songwriter. Her debut album, Eyes Wide Open, was released in 2015 and features a blend of pop and personal storytelling. Sabrina has shared her love for baking on social media and has mentioned that she enjoys making treats for friends and family. Apart from singing and acting, Sabrina has also ventured into writing and directing. She has expressed interest in pursuing projects behind the camera. She is known for her advocacy on various issues, including mental health awareness and body positivity, often using her platform to inspire her fans. Sabrina is recognized for her unique and evolving fashion style, often experimenting with different looks, and is seen as a fashion icon by her followers. Sabrina is of mixed heritage, with her father being of German, English, and Irish descent, and her mother having Portuguese and Spanish roots. She has expressed interest in learning more about her cultural backgrounds. She is a niece of actress Nancy Cartwright. She has 3 older sisters and was homeschooled. Around the age of 10, she began posting videos on YouTube of herself singing Christina Aguilera and Adele songs. Her father built a recording studio for H. She's been a fan of EDM DJ producer Jonas Blue for the past 5 years. So much so that they just collaborated on her new song, Alien. 4th of July. Happy birthday to America and Stoney. Posty gained recognition after he posted his song White Iverson on SoundCloud in 2015. 6 months later, he ended up signing a record deal with Republic Records. Aside from rapping, he also produces music. He has actually co-produced most of his own songs. It is not secret that he is a huge Bob Dylan fan. He has called him a god and a genius. He even has a tattoo of him on his knuckles beside his other idols. Post Malone's favorite spicy food is Nissin Hot and Spicy Shrimp Ramen Noodle Soup, which he says has a great kick and authentic shrimp flavor.
After being snubbed by the Recording Academy in 2020, The Weeknd called the organization corrupt. The singer failed to receive a single nomination despite the mammoth success of his album After Hours and its hit singles, including the record-breaking Blinding Lights. As a result, The Weeknd has boycotted the awards show and will not submit any more music to the Grammys. Picture, Getty. During the promotional rollout for his 2020 album After Hours, The Weeknd began sporting a beaten-up face, then a face covered in bandages before finally unveiling an extreme surgically modified face in the video for Save Your Tears, with the help of prosthetics. The meaning behind the move, he told Variety that he was highlighting the absurd culture of Hollywood celebrity and people manipulating themselves for superficial reasons to please and be validated. Picture, YouTube. Dr. Dre, a pioneer of gangster rap, co-founded Death Row Records, produced hits for various artists, and revolutionized the audio industry with Beats headphones, amassing a net worth of over $800 million. Dr. Dre's meticulous production style, mentorship of emerging talents, and philanthropic contributions have solidified his legacy as a hip-hop icon, earning him respect and admiration worldwide. In 1991, Dr. Dre and business partner Marion Suganite established Death Row Records, which became home to artists such as Snoop Dogg and Tupac Shakur. Dre is notorious for his meticulous attention to detail when it comes to producing music, often spending hours perfecting every aspect of a song. Aside from his music ventures, Dr. Dre has ventured into business, co-founding the headphone brand Beats by Dr. Dre, which was later acquired by Apple for a record-breaking deal. In 2017, Kendrick released the DNA music video featuring his longtime pal, Don Cheadle. They initially bonded over creative interests years ago, and Kendrick actually based his Kung Fu Kenny persona on Cheadle's character from the 2001 film Rush Hour 2. Over the years, they've been looking for the right project to collaborate. His cousin Swaggy P was balling out across town. Kendrick was picking up momentum in the music industry while Nick Young was just starting to make waves in the NBA with the Los Angeles Clippers. 1 year before Tupac Shakur passed away, he filmed one of his most iconic videos with Compton's own Dr. Dre. Nearby lived an 8-year-old Kendrick Lamar, who managed to catch a glimpse of his idols at the crossroads, both literally and figuratively. In his younger days, Kendrick stayed focused on education. He earned straight A's at Compton Centennial High, the same school attended by Dr. Dre, and it most definitely shows in his music. Over the years, Kendrick Lamar has evolved into one of the most respected artists of his time. His parents nicknamed him Snoopy as he apparently had a resemblance to the cartoon dog. Snoop was a member of the Rollin' 20 Crips who ran on the east side of Long Beach. Snoop was in and out of prison after high school before putting his energy into hip-hop and striking it big. Before the rise of brick-and-mortar weed stores and cannabis dispensaries, Snoop ran into trouble with the law over his use of the plant. In 2009, one of his entourage was arrested for importing to Virginia from a Canadian dispensary despite Snoop having a medical cannabis card at the time. Snoop Doggy Dogg's debut album, Doggy Style, was released in 1993 and was the fastest-selling hip-hop album ever at the time. Snoop Dogg was charged with first-degree murder in 1993 after a member of a rival gang was shot and killed by Snoop's bodyguard, McKinley Lee, a.k.a. Malik, who fired the shot while in the then 21-year-old rapper's Jeep. Lose Yourself is not just considered one of Eminem's best songs. It's considered one of the best rap songs in history. Apparently, he cranked it out in one take, cutting the song during a brief break from filming. He came in and laid down all 3 verses in one take. Engineer Stephen King told Rolling Stone, "Just dropped, we were like, oh my God." This story had been building up in him. If I learn how to work a computer, I'm going to be on the BTCH all day looking at comments about me, and it's going to drive me crazy. Before director Antoine Fuqua cast Ethan Hawke in the intense leading role in the 2001 film Training Day, Marshall Mathers was a probable contender for the role. After the success of 8 Mile, which showed Eminem's surprisingly great acting skills, he was on a lot of directors' radars. His parents nicknamed him Snoopy as he apparently had a resemblance to the cartoon dog. Snoop was a member of the Rollin' 20 Crips who ran on the east side of Long Beach. Snoop was in and out of prison after high school before putting his energy into hip-hop and striking it big. Before the rise of brick-and-mortar weed stores and cannabis dispensaries, Snoop ran into trouble with the law over his use of the plant. In 2009, one of his entourage was arrested for importing to Virginia from a Canadian dispensary despite Snoop having a medical cannabis card at the time. Snoop Doggy Dogg's debut album, Doggy Style, was released in 1993 and was the fastest-selling hip-hop album ever at the time. Snoop Dogg was charged with first-degree murder in 1993 after a member of a rival gang was shot and killed by Snoop's bodyguard, McKinley Lee, a.k.a. Malik, who fired the shot while in the then 21-year-old rapper's Jeep.
Hanumankind's stage name combines the name of the Hindu deity Hanuman and the English word, kind. Hanumankind was born in Malappuram, Kerala in 1992. Hanumankind attended college in Houston, Texas and earned a degree in business administration from PSG College in Coimbatore, India in 2012. Hanumankind's music is a mix of Indian and international influences, and he's known for addressing deep societal themes. His music has been described as ever-evolving, challenging, and boundary-pushing. Hanumankind's notable releases include his debut EP Kalari, his collaborative project Surface Level with Kami, and his single, Rush Hour, with Kami.
Hanumankind has gained massive recognition while staying independent, showing that pure talent and dedication can break through industry barriers. Hanumankind's video For Big Dogs includes a Well of Death scene, a nod to traditional stunts of local fairs. Hanumankind has been featured on many platforms, including Vice, First Post, Color Studios Blog, Times of India, Indian Express, VH1 Supersonic, Casa Bacardi, NH7 Weekender, and Under 25. Bruno Mars, born Peter Jean Hernandez on October 8, 1985, in Honolulu, Hawaii, is a multifaceted artist known for his exceptional musical talent, energetic performances, and diverse style. While many fans are familiar with his major hits, here are some lesser-known facts about him. 1. Musical heritage. Bruno comes from a musical family. His father, Pedro Hernandez, played percussion in several bands, while his mother, Bernadette San Pedro Bayo, was a singer and dancer. Mars showcases a rich tapestry of influences from Motown, funk, and rock through his family's musical legacy. With multiple Grammy Awards, American Music Awards, and Billboard Music Awards to his name, Bruno Mars has established himself as one of the most successful musicians of his generation. He also made history by getting his song 24K Magic to chart at #1, showcasing the global appeal of his music. Mars is known for blending various musical styles, including pop, R&B, funk, reggae, and rock. His genre-blending approach reflects his diverse influences, ranging from Michael Jackson and Prince to Elvis Presley and the Beatles. Known for his dynamic stage presence and elaborate choreography, Bruno often draws inspiration from past entertainers like James Brown and Prince. His performances feature a mixture of dance, live instrumentation, and engaging visuals, which create a memorable concert experience. In 2021, Mars starred in a documentary called Bruno Mars: The Homecoming, which chronicles his rise to fame, work ethic, and behind-the-scenes footage of his life. The documentary offered fans an intimate glimpse into his journey as an artist.